Today I'm doing a swords tournament, which is basically the better sword moves on. This tournament is double elimination, as you can see all the things here. It was only allowing me to put 32 on the actual thing. I couldn't put more, probably because I would need a subscription. We can obviously check. Yep, add up to 64 with Braket HQ Pro. I'm not getting Braket HQ Pro strictly because I don't need to. Anyway, so yeah, there is a loser's bracket, which means if you lose, you get sent to the loser's bracket, and then you'll have a chance to fight the winner, but you have to win through the entire loser's bracket. Alrighty, that being said, let's get started with their first matchup. Soulkeen versus Twin Hooks. Let's start the tournament. Anyway, Soulkeen versus Twin Hooks. Soulkeen has really great combos, but so does Twin Hooks. But the difference is Twin Hooks combo is really, really precise and tough to pull off. Soulkeen, on the other hand, isn't as precise. But that being said, I do like things that are more powerful, so Twin Hooks it is. Saber versus Hollow Scythe. I would be picking Saber if its moves were not dodgeable and your instinct would get turned off. But sadly, both of its moves are dodgeable. Hollow Scythe also does insane damage that sometimes one-taps people. So it's not even close. And also, for each Hollow Scythe match, I am considering combos for all of them, but I'm not considering Hollow Scythe combo of the Advent Killer combo where you teleport to lava. I'm not going to consider that, but I will keep it noted, so if it's a really close match, I might have to pull it out. But otherwise, it's not going to be used. Anyway, moving on. Pipe versus Spiky Trident. Alright, Pipe ain't winning this. It's one of the top first used swords, but Spiky Trident has crazy combo potential, and it's really, really good. So we're going to give Spiky Trident the win. Alright, that being said, moving on, we got the Flail against Renkoku, and y'all might not believe when I say this, but Flail wins. Flail not only has a combo, but Flail has an ability to, I don't know. Well, actually, I do know. Why am I saying I don't know? That's stupid. Anyways, it has the ability to freaking make sure they can't see anything on the screen. And make sure it's a goofy way to say it, but they can't see anything on the screen after one of their moves, including their UI, which means they can't see their health, they can't see their energy, and they can't see where they're going. So if you're at Tiki and they're in the water, well, you just win. So, that being said, they're both really good. No doubting in that, but I am going to go with Flail. And Goku only does damage and burning damage, and so Flail wins. Darkblade versus Shisui. Well, Darkblade has a combo, and it's pretty powerful. Shisui, I think, doesn't have a combo, but is powerful. We're going to Darkblade on this one. Alright, Buddy Sword versus Fox Lamp. And usually I would pull out Roblox itself, Blox shirts, and then pull up the game if it's close. But as you know, I don't have Fox Lamp, so I'm actually going to have to pull up YouTube and check this out. Okay, so Fox Lamp Showcase. Okay. The link for this video will be in the description. So, alright, let's replay this video from the okay, Scorching Azure. Oh, that looks like it did damage. Not maintained. What? I'm sorry, what? Oh my lord, nah. Okay, after seeing that, yeah, the video link will be in the description if y'all want to check out that video. Anyway, Vicento or Pole V1. I'm going to give it to Vicento. Better. It's like the top first sword in the game. Dragon's Trident or CDK. Sorry, I don't know. I'm telling you on a serious basis. I don't know. Man, I don't know, bro. Like, it could be literally anything. I guess Dragon Trident versus CDK would be fun. I guess CDK though. Dragon Trident does have stuns and it has a large AoE. So Dragon Trident isn't bad. So don't think Dragon Trident's bad, newbies. Alright, Dark Dagger versus True Triple Katana. I don't think I've seen I've done some of these like without filming them, but I've never seen Dark Dagger make it past the first round of the winner's bracket. And it's not going to be today, because good lord, I'm honestly starting to feel bad for Dark Dagger. It's really not that good, although it is really rare. So, Dual-Headed Blade versus Pole second form. Yeah, I mean it's the second form, really much more strong, and Dual-Headed Blade is really mid. So, honestly, not that good. Don't use it. Coco versus Longsword. Oh yes, the battle of mid. The reason I'm giving it to Coco is because Coco has a niche. Coco, when paired with the control fruit, it's really good. Longsword's always mid, so yeah. Alright, it's not even close. Shark Saw is really gooblerish. It's horrible. And Dragonheart is one of the top swords in the game, so yeah, I think y'all know what I'm going with. Midnight Blade versus Yama is actually an interesting matchup, considering Midnight Blade has basically similar combos to Yama, where it combos with literally anything. But the difference is Yama's stronger and also has both distance-based moves like Midnight Blade. However, Midnight Blade has more AoE. So, that being said, I'm going with Midnight Blade just because it's easier to hit the combos around the same amount of damage. It's not going to make that much of a difference. Gravity Blade versus Canvander. Not even close. Gravity Blade has literally the top PvP sword in the entire game. Hot take. Don't at me. It's literally really powerful. You can do several combos. You don't need sword stats, but with sword stats, it's really powerful. So, and without sword stats, it has a pull-in move, and the pull-in move is really long ranged. It's longer than most people remember. So we're gonna submit the score of Gravity Blade beating Canvander, and Canvander is also really bad. The Battle of TTK, Wando versus Sadi. Honestly, I don't know. I mean, actually, no, I do know. Wando is the worst TTK sword in the entire game. Arushi, Sashi, I don't care. I'm calling it Wando and I'm calling it Sadi. Just like I called it Chisui. Moving on to the last game of the winners bracket before we move on to the losers of the losing brackets. Shark Anchor versus Tushida. Tushida is not as good as Yama, and Shark Anchor is really powerful. Enough said. Alright, we're moving on to the losers bracket. Let's get started with the beginning of the losers bracket. First off, Soul King versus Saber. Not even close. I mean, this is actually really close when you think about it. These are top 3 best first C swords. These swords are really good, is basically what I'm trying to get to. They're top 3, and they're powerful. So, after some careful consideration, bro, what am I yapping about? Anyway, I'm going Saber. Yes, it relies on something that Braket's instinct, but Soul King is just really weak. Saber one-taps people. Soul King needs more stuff. And so, yeah. Alrighty, Pipe versus Rengoku. sadly for Pipe, its run ends here. 2 fiery swords, and Goku is just straight up better. It literally has the basically exact same moveset. So it's not even close. My Goku is better. Shisui or Buddy Sword? Yeah, not that close. I mean, Shisui is good, but Buddy Sword is really good. So, Pull First Form or Dragon Trident? Dragon Trident is definitely winning. It's not even close. So yeah, Pull First Form is weak, but it does have stuns. So if you see a player using Pull First Form, just take the immediate guess that they're not using sword stats and they're only using it for stun. But then at that point, just go for Pull Second Form. Dark Dagger, Dual-Headed Blade. Dark Dagger is moving on. I don't like Dual-Headed Blade. Dual-Headed Blade is really mid. It's also First Sea Sword. Most First Sea Swords suck. Speaking of the devil, another First Sea Sword. Yeah, no, Shark Saw is horrible. Yeah, I almost called it Yamander. Yamvander? What the hell? Anyway, but yeah, Yama wins. Canvander is horrible. Oh, it's the battle of the 2 white swords, and also the battle of the 2 worst swords between the swords that combine to make an entirely new sword. What am I yapping on? Anyway, Wando's really bad, but Tushida's only slightly bad. So, that's going for it. I'm pretty sure Tushida would beat Sadi and Sashi and Wando. I'm pretty sure, but I know it definitely beats Wando. I'm not sure about Sadi or Sashi, but Yama beats Sadi or Sashi, so it doesn't matter. It don't matter. Oh no, I just realized, wait, if freaking Tushida beats whoever he plays and Yama beats whoever they play each other. Okay, let's hope that doesn't happen. Alright, moving on to round 2. Twin Hooks, Hollow Scythe. Not even close. Twin Hooks combo, Hollow Scythe combo, and mega damage. So, yeah. Sadly, Flail, even though really powerful, the end of the line comes here. Flail is really good, but Spiky Trident is just more prevalent with combos. So, that's it. Alright, Dark Blade vs. Fox Lamp. I mean, after seeing whatever I just saw with Fox Lamp, pretty powerful. Again, I haven't seen it in a combo. I only saw the intro of the video. So it is going to be hard to rank Fox Lamp. And I did give it the benefit of the doubt, but I'm not giving it more benefit of the doubt just because I don't have it. If I did have it, then I will be able to get the mastery, go check on, see what it's going, blah, blah, blah. And I'm going to work on it today, chat. I'm working on it today. But I just think for now, we're going to go with Blade. Alrighty. Oh yeah, don't forget to comment down below what is your favorite sword. And don't forget to comment down below what is your favorite combo with your sword. I'd love to see some cool combos and unique combos, and you never know, I might do some in a video one day. Bicento versus CDK. I mean, this is an obvious question. Which one is better? I mean, Bicento is the best First Sea sword compared to one of the top swords in the game. Yeah, no, I'm sorry, Bicento. Anyway, True Triple Katana versus Pull Second Form. Not even close. True Triple Katana is a large AoE attack with range. Pull doesn't have a lot of movement, but it does have a lot of AoE and stun, which is cool, but no. Just get away from me, please. Dude, I'll see you in the loser's bracket. Just like I'll see Coco in the loser's bracket, because Coco relies on something Dragonheart doesn't. And Dragonheart does damage, so yeah. I'm also has ginormous AoE. Alright. I mean, we've seen a little bit of Midnight Blade, but again, Gravity Blade, insane combos. It's really much more easy. So yeah, Gravity Blade. Give it to him. Sadi or Shark Anchor? Yeah, no, Shark Anchor got combos. Sadi only got AoE attacks that do damage, so. at losers bracket time. Sadi versus Saber. It's Sadi. Saber, you need to maybe, like get some instinct dodgeable not attacks. I'm sorry, I worded that so weirdly. Maybe if Saber didn't have Ken trickable attacks, it would be good, but it does. Submit. Alright. Midnight Blade versus Midnight Blade. Rengoku, you're not that good. Coco Buddy Sword? I got Buddy Sword. Buddy Sword's pretty powerful. Coco relies on something. Well, this is not even close. 2 AoE stunners. It's literally the same thing, except one has 10 times more AoE. Like, good lord. Oh, yeah, no. Bicento can't beat Dark Dagger, although I do respect Bicento users. Fox Lamp, Longsword. Enough said. Longsword is mid, Fox Lamp is not. From what I saw, I don't think Fox Lamp is mid. That's to say the least. But you never know. And then Flail versus Yama. Yama wins. Twin Hooks versus Tushita. Tushita doesn't have a combo. It only does semi-good damage. So we won't be seeing Yama versus Tushita. But we will be seeing Yama versus Twin Hooks. And matter of fact, we're not moving on to the winner's bracket just yet. We're staying in the loser's bracket because, yeah, the tournament, I guess, just wants me to. I don't care. Okay, let's move on. Sadi is sad. Sadi that he can't move on. yeah, Sadi's Sadi because Sadi can't move on, which is Sadi. Bro, what? Anyway, Midnight Blade, I guess. Yeah. I don't guess, I know. Dragon Trident, I know. I don't guess because I know, guys. I know. I got a smart brain. Anyway, Fox Lamp. And Dark Dagger is also best like mid. Yama. Twin Hooks got a really tough combo. Moving on to the winner's bracket. Look at this. Hollow Save Spiky Trident. Probably gonna go Spiky Trident. Hollow Save does damage, but so does Spiky Trident. And then Spiky Trident also has this crazy combo, so yeah, we'll go Spiky Trident. Darkblade versus Crystal. No, I'm not doing this today. Crystal Katana is really powerful. Stop playing. Do you want to know something that's also really powerful? Well, see, before Dragonheart was ever a thing, there was a lonely sword called TTK, True Triple Katana. It was really powerful, known for its AoE, and yeah. Then it got nerfed, and then they brought in Dragonheart, which is literally the same thing with 10 times more AoE on its Z move, and then slightly less AoE on its second move, but it's still a crazy amount of AoE that has burn damage and has 10 times more damage than TTK ever had. So, yeah, I think we know what we're gonna take. Grappler versus Shark Anchor. I'm sorry to all the Shark Anchor fans. I'm going to say it out loud. Shark Anchor is overrated. Shark Anchor might have combo, but do you want to know what also has combo and it's really good with combo? Gravity Blade. So, I'm sorry to all the people who disagree. You're just wrong. Gravity Blade is better. Losers bracket time. Dark Blade or Midnight Blade? Dark Blade is a Dark Blade, but the Midnight Blade's also a Dark Blade because it's midnight is dark. What? Anyway, I guess we'll go Midnight Blade. Dark Blade has stun, but Midnight Blade has insane AoE with good combo potential. Alrighty, Hollow Scythe Dragon Trident. I mean, Dragon Trident has large AoE, stuns, and damage. Hollow Scythe has large AoE and damage. Not much of a stun, so yeah, that's gonna be fun. Fox Lamp Shark Anchor. This is the end of the road for Fox Lamp because maybe if I had Fox Lamp and had some time working with it, maybe I would be able to do it. But again, I don't have Fox Lamp. Sadly, we're going to work on it though. We're working on it, so expect me to get it in the future. I really hope. Okay, True Triple Katana and Yama. Yeah, no, it's True Triple Katana. Yama. Sorry, Yama. You're just not that good. Wait, we're staying on the losers bracket. That's right. Midnight Blade versus Dragon Trident. We gotta go Dragon Trident and much more AoE stuns, which can lead into combos. So Dragon Trident is going to take the win. Dragon Trident is soaring through the losers bracket. Then we got this other one, Shark Anchor versus True Triple Katana. True Triple Katana is going to lose though, so that's the end of the line for True Triple Katana. All right, Shark Anchor will be moving on. Braket versus CDK. This is similar to the Gravity Blade and Shark Anchor. If you disagree with me, you're just straight up wrong. I think Spiky Trident is better than Curse-Dual Katana because it has a better combo. It's easier to use. And CDK, even though it's a really good support sword in slaying dragon weight. Oh yeah, forgot to mention, CDK happens to be really good at slaying dragons. Like, really, really good. So that's just enough reasoning why I did put CDK ahead. Okay. So again, it's really tough. It's a spammer with insane AoE, but there's one reason why Gravity Blade wins. Gravity Blade has consistent damage. When I use Dragonheart, one time I'll use 5k damage, and the other time it'll be only 2.5k. So Gravity Blade wins. Alrighty, well, let's move on down to the semifinals of a loser's bracket. We just finished the semifinals of the winner's bracket, so the two swords that just lost get another chance in the loser's bracket to face whoever wins in the finals. But these four have a chance to. Plus the player that they faced. So really, like, they all got a chance of winning. They just gotta win. But, yeah. Anyway, Dragonheart versus Dragon Trident. It's funny, but everything that has dragon in it is spam. Dragon Talon, spam. It is the spam fighting style. Dragon West and Dragon East, the most spamful fruits. Dragonheart and Dragon Trident, the most spamful swords. Dragon Storm, the most spamful gun. Like, what? Anyway, I'm just bringing that up because it was funny. Anyway, I guess we're gonna do the one that has more damage. Not have much consistency, but more damage. Less AoE, but like, it's crazy. Alrighty, so we'll be seeing that in the finals. Spectre versus Shark Anchor. ST versus SA. I guess I'm going to say Shark Anchor, still overrated, hasn't changed. Spiky Trident, not overrated. So, yeah, I mean, Spiky Trident has crazy combos. You gotta go Spiky Trident. It's my goat. I mean, it's not my goat, I don't use it, but Spiky Trident can combo, though. Spiky Trident can combo, though. You're just mad that it can't. Lol. Okay, the finals. Alrighty, yeah, Dragonheart combos with itself, really strong. Yeah. Okay, CDK versus Gravity Blade. He goes hard, but it's Gravity Blade. CDK runs at the end, but it's okay. Maybe we'll see CDK back in the true finals. Wait, what? There wasn't. I thought this was the finals. Yeah, it turns out, this is the final. Anyway, Dragonheart versus CDK. CDK wins, which means CDK plays Gravity Blade again. Alright, the winner 61. Didn't I say? I swear I gave it to this. Okay, and then obviously this comes back and wins. So what have we learned about this little bit of a tournament we have going on here? So what we've learned is the best sword in the game is no hot take, 100% accurate Gravity Blade. The worst swords in the game were the swords that didn't even make it on this list, like Katana, so yeah. And then Dragonheart is the third place sword on this list. If CDK wasn't there, which is simply impossible, then it would not, I don't know what it would be, but yeah. So that thank y'all for watching. That is my tournament of all the swords. So yeah, it's pretty big. If you want me to do another video with it being only single elimination instead of double elimination, I will. Without that being said, this is actually my first like fully attempted video on my channel. So I would appreciate it if you went and subscribed. It is free, helps me out to see if anyone likes this content. Yeah, expect more content in the future. I'm gonna try my best, and thank y'all, and I hope y'all have a fantastic day. Stay healthy. I don't know. This is my first video, y'all. I don't know how to outro. Have a good day, y'all. I really appreciate you guys watching me.